Yo, what is up? We got some new cards. Not only just new cards, but all the cards. Yep, that's it. So, reveal season is officially over, and the entire set has been released. Pavel did an amazing job of updating within literally like 24 hours the entire set onto Pixelborn. So good job, guys. Like again, like you are a legend. And today we're gonna be brewing some decks and kind of testing out the new cards. Dude, there's so many good stuff. So much good stuff that came out, and it makes the game. It like really like opened up and broadened the game into like all these different types of playstyles that you could do now with this color combinations. Um, so, welcome to Draw Phase. First and foremost, if you haven't already, please subscribe. You enter yourself to win a Proving Ground box if we reach 500 subscribers. So click a button and then you win something. If we get to 1,000, I'll be giving away a booster box, but that is in the foreseeable far future, I believe. And yeah. So a lot of things. First and foremost, before we get into like some gameplay and like reviewing the decks. With the entire set that has already come out, I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna be changing it up a little bit. I'm gonna do some like card reviews of all the colors, right? So I'm gonna like review Calm, Mind, Body, like all the colors, and just go through every single card and what cards are best paired with which legend. What's missing and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna be doing in the future when it comes to content. Like I'm just not gonna be streaming that stuff. I'm gonna be creating some videos about the entire set, my thoughts, your thoughts, where do the certain cards like take the game, and furthermore, and so on and so on and so on. So with that being said, off stream I kind of set it up so I can just get playing. I set up some cool decks. So this Master Yi deck is kind of like loosely based off the deck that won the tournament in China for the pre-release or the release tournament. I updated Victor into a completely different deck where it's just like not only just recruits. RE Control is just like my staple deck. It's like one of my favorite decks. And I want to do right now what would be best for a Reanimator deck. We got a lot of great cards. Like, I'll just get into it real quick. Let's see. We'll filter purple, and then we'll go into it. So we got a lot of like trash play decks. Not trash cards, but like trash is the graveyard, like graveyard decks. So let's see, like Morbid Return, return a unit from your trash to your hand. That's not the one. There's something else. You play the open battlefield. Fading Memories. Pack of Wonders. Dude, there's so many new cards. Oh yeah, Stack Deck is really good in it. Look at the top 3 cards of your main deck. Put 1 into your hand and recycle the rest. That puts 2 cards into your trash, which is really good. Obviously, we're running the staples like Traveling Merchant and stuff like that. What else? When this leaves the board, draw 1, channel 1, ruin. That's really good. Zonite Bout, or when you play me, return another unit at a battlefield to its owner hand. What I'm looking for? Oh yeah, like all the Shadow Isle. I'm sorry, all the Shadow Isle like cards that came out. Now it seems like it's a little incomplete, right? Like the color combination of the units from Shadow Isle are purple and yellow, and to this, like right now in the Origin set, maybe we'll see it in set 2, I hope, but there is no color combination of like yellow and purple. So I have a big feeling that like a Reanimator deck, like or style of gameplay is coming up in the future. We also have Soul Gorger. It's like a heavy cost for only 5 might, but you get to play something big for free if you manage to cast it. The Harrowing, anything discarded in your trash, you could pay it for 6 and 2 power. So like even like 6 for 2 power, right? You're playing 8 for 2 power. You're saving up on a lot of that. Then when this triggers, right? Because it does say play, right? So you use this to play Soul Gorger, and then you can just play something big. Let's just look at the deck list, actually, when I'm thinking about it. Yeah, so like the idea is to use Annie, because red has a lot of discard, right? And you're writing 2 runes to kind of be a little control-y. You always want to be playing like Get Excited on your opponent's turn because it is at action speed during showdowns. Shakedown as well is good when it comes to red. But the purple is where it gets interesting. You know, we have like Arasa, the Sunderer in there. It costs 1 less. So if you have 10 cards for like a 6 might unit, you can possibly just pay 1 power, which is really strong, dude. So if we can get this going, if the deck works, is it going to be viable? Also, Kadrigan is ridiculous, so we'll put that in there. Some support will go through. Mind Splitter, I don't know about. It's just like a really cool card, but it's just like really expensive. But that's why we're running some things. Also, inverted timelines. You can just discard your whole entire hand, right? Load up your trash and kind of just like play out of your trash. So let's see if it works. We'll go straight into it. We'll start playing some games, and then kind of see what happens. Like, because I love like, all right. So like, in Magic the Gathering, I would play like Azorius Control, or like Mono Black, or any type of like Rakdos, or even Dimir, like Reanimator decks. So now that all the cards are out, like I'm excited about Reanimator. And I think the best colors so far are like red and purple, right? Because red just discards a lot. And yeah, alright, so we want more discards. I put some like Void Seekers and stuff and like some hard spell removal to just kind of control the game early until we start snowballing. So we'll get rid of Soul Gorger because we don't really need that. We want to be playing that from the graveyard, or sorry, the trash. Hopefully it works. Hopefully my audio is good too. It's queued up right. It's a little loud, isn't it? Okay, let me turn it down a little bit. That should be fine. I just want to like nicely in the background. All right, so we have Scrap Heap and Shakedown, new cards. Reaction speed, choose an enemy unit, deal 6 to it unless its controller has you draw 2. That's really good. So you can potentially draw 2. All right, there's the Get Excited, which is good. We have nothing to discard yet. So I'm gonna just play Scrap Heap. Contests Traveling Merchant onto a battlefield. Oh, wait a minute, this is a gear. Oh, I get to draw one. Okay, cool. Sorry, I thought that was a unit. We will ready. Yep, an Exhausted Rune, and that as well. So we have 2. We do have Incinerate. We also have a Gust. We may Gust because it does say when it moves. I believe the move doesn't resolve if you Gust it. Yeah, we're just gonna control the early game. We're gonna play like a control early game, and then we're gonna snowball into playing a bunch of stuff from the trash. Yeah, tons of new cards, tons of new gears. This is really cool, and this is played, discarded, or killed. So, yeah, that's awesome because there is a card that destroys all gears, right? And for 2, drawing 1 is the thing, and it may have like a later effect. Now, I don't want to... Although getting a Gust wouldn't be bad to kind of mess with them, because I already 2 runes, so I can really contest the board a little bit. I have nothing big to discard with Get Excited. So we'll float 1 by playing the Seal, and then we'll play Annie. Alright. And then we'll activate to get the Gust back. There it is. And then we will be able to use it, and also it's like a mini Sona, right? It's like a mini Sona ability, like static ability. It's not as great, obviously, because 4 runes is much more ridiculous. But the fact that it's just like a legend and can't be interacted with, right, is always good, especially since we're running like cheap spells. So this is 3 now. I think I'm gonna Gust it again, just by paying 1, controlling the board a little bit. He's relatively annoyed, I could tell. And do I... No, I'm gonna save that for when this moves. But yeah, super stoked. And we're also like not that far away from the release, guys. Honestly, like August, September, and then by the end of October, it should be October 25th, I believe it is. I do live in Germany, so I have everything pre-ordered from vendors here in the Deutschland. So he is at 5. I will kill it and see if he wants me to draw 2. I'm gonna start digging deep into my deck. Yeah, I live in Germany, but I ordered a bunch of stuff from my purveyors, like in the area, and I have a card shop to go to. So if I don't get the stuff immediately, I will. Like if I don't get the stuff immediately in the mail, then I mean opening day, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of stuff anyway. So anyway, so looking good so far. His board is cleared. He's down to 1. I've been controlling the game really well. So we will discard. I'm trying to figure out what card's the best to discard. But the first one's a score point as well. I believe Shakedown. Well, Shakedown's cheaper. I don't want to get rid of Incinerate. That's cheap. I think we'll get rid of the most expensive card. We have a lot of like trash Resurgence anyway. So, all right. So we got Undercover Agent, discard 2 and draw 2. That's really good. In that case, I will play this. I think I'll play this here. All right. I'm gonna move it to this battlefield. 6 might is really good. It dies though. Alright, so it does have a death knell ability. Yeah, purple, yellow, I think is gonna be like Shadow Isle. I wonder who the leader's gonna be. What's that commander? It's not Ladros. I forgot the name because I remember him from Runeterra. I played like very little League of Legends, so although I am familiar with it. Hold on, let me look that up actually. What is Shadow Isle leader? Vigo the Ruin Key. Thresh. I have a big feeling Thresh is going to be like the legend unit for purple, yellow in set 2. Yeah, that resolves. It's fine. I don't want to do anything. Does not enter ready. He does have a new gear out, Sundisk. With the Legion ability, the next unit enters ready. Tap. Next unit you play this turn enters ready. I will. Should I shake down or should I incinerate it, causing this to die? Although I do want to hold that extra point, so what I'm gonna do, I may. No, we're just gonna do this. See what he wants to do. If he wants me to draw 2, that's great. If not, then that's also fine. At least it dies. Okay, so he doesn't want me to draw, which is fine. We'll probably do Master Yi eventually too. Alright, we have Morbid Return. However, I don't really need it right now because I have no units to grab. I could Morbid Return my Undercover Agent or my Annie in the future. We'll move here, having 6 might, contests his ult. So he has to commit all of his units in order to kill Undercover Agent, in which I will discard 2 and draw 2. I wonder. No. Okay, and then we will end our turn. We'll ready the 2. Oh, yeah, we have nothing. Okay, yeah. We have nothing really to do. Just, you know, 3 points ahead. It's really good. He didn't even get to take anything yet. He is running the aggro Jinx. Also, like, I did make a reanimator with Jinx as well, but I just feel like readying 2 runes is so much stronger than like drawing in terms of control, because like you want to control the game first and then reanimate instead of discarding your whole entire hand and like just picking up one piece at a time, drawing, because drawing 2 cards is obviously very strong. However, I forgot to Legion effect Sundisk. There you go, and that enters ready. Okay, 7. Let us... So it'll kill it, which is fine. In fact, that means I want to discard 2. That's fine. It's all irrelevant, actually. So I'll make sure to do that so Jinx dies. My Death Knell triggers. I discard these 2 cards, and I draw 2. Boop and boop. Alright, there's my Soul Gorger. I'm almost there. Next turn I'll be able to play this, which is really cool. But the thing is, I have nothing in my graveyard to play yet. Immortal Phoenix is good. Alright, so my thing dies there. Let's see what we can top deck. I wonder if I like discarded incorrectly. Alright, so he's got control of both battlefields now. There's the Gust. The thing is, I don't want to. I can play this, but I don't benefit from it. I guess I get Annie back, right? But that's not like strong enough. We'll play Phoenix. We'll Gust something next turn. Unless I want him. Unless I want to save up that 1 point. I can conquer here. So let's just sit here, right? Let's just sit here on the turn. And kind of see what he does. So he holds 2. Decides to withdraw. He hasn't got a big army though. I don't know, it's looking actually pretty grim for me now. So he moves there. He's got Vi too, which is strong. She can get pretty big relatively fast. I wonder with this card if you ever put Volibear, because the colors match, right? I could put Volibear in the deck instead of Kadrigan. Because to cheat out a Volibear, and also having Volibear in the deck and like discarding it with, like, for instance, Get Excited, right? It can like, it's good for the matchup. It's good for like a Volibear matchup. Let's see. Do I Gust something so he gets a point away? I do want to conquer this. Yeah. Nah. So we'll pass. And we'll draw. He has no cards in hand. He's drawing 2 though, which is annoying. However, he does have like a nice little army. Alright, yeah, I would invest in 2. Yeah, it's like splitting up the units as well. Okay, that doesn't help us, which is sad. He does have Assault +2. So, if I Gust something here, I can take this, but I want to discard and draw, right? So I'll discard the gear. Let's go this. So we'll put this here. See what we draw. Conquer the battlefield. I conquer. I discard. I draw. If I drew the Harrowing, I just Get Excited. It's not that bad. The question is, do I wait for the Harrowing? I may put more Harrowings in, because I can only grab my Annie, honestly. And 3 might, although then I can grab a spell, which is good. I think I might, honestly. If I put this here, then lets me grab Annie, And then Annie, I can grab a spell later. Let's do... Immortal Phoenix can come back. That's fine. If I kill a unit with a spell, which I will grab with Annie, and then I can play it again. We do want to hold on to this. We want to have him do as many things as possible. I wonder if I do Undercover Agent. Actually, I forgot about that. Yeah, let's grab Undercover Agent. And then we'll play him at base, right? Because 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 there. That's fine. And then I could use him here, kill off the Flame Chomper. And then I can grab a spell with... It's funny because I can play discard when he doesn't recall. Yeah, I can like play this just to discard it. So he does hold 1. He's ahead 1 point. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I can deal with that. We'll go through. For those that are joining, we're trying to Reanimator deck. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm so smart. I put Annie in Reanimator. It seems pretty good. Like, the early game you want to control a little bit. He's built up a nice little army. The thing is, I got some tricks up my sleeve. Might even run some possessions. Okay, so he decides to commit into killing the Soul Gorger, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we can trade equally. And now he pluses stuff. So we'll get rid of the Jinx and we'll get rid of the Traveling Merchant. I can't really discard anything to do any damage, so we're just gonna let that resolve. And then we'll do 6 here and 2 there. So there's Conquer. Next turn he holds and he wins if I don't contest this one, or unless he wants to. He could. Okay, never mind. So, alright, so we got Incinerate, which is actually what we wanted. Now the issue is... Alright, well I have to draw 2 and discard 2. So we'll do this. Or wait. 4, 7, 6. What do you think the line is, guys? So I use... we have 10 runes now. Do I want to deal with this? Or... I have to kill both battlefields. The issue is when this dies, I have to discard 2 and draw 2. So I at least want to kill something off. So I think I do this. I think I incinerate that one. I can... activate. Should I activate it? I pay 2. That leaves me with 3. Yeah, and it does have Assault too in the future. Next turn. Can't win by... We'll move here. Right? Confirm. We'll kill off the chompers. I'll have to discard this. At least want to kill something. Basically, I just want to draw some type of discard this. Okay, so stack deck is actually really good. Move the top deck. Okay, so I will stack deck. Let's see. Ooh, the Heroine's awesome. Disintegrate's awesome as well. 2 Disintegrates. Draw. The thing is, I can't really move the order of this, which is weird. So this will be first, this will be second, and this will be third. That's fine. I mean, they don't matter. But the Heroine is pretty good because I can get back my Soul Gorger, which will play into Undercover Agent. Or even Annie, just to ready some runes. Yeah, I do draw this. I can play it even. Or do I just play a Immortal Phoenix is the other question. Oops, my phone dropped. I'm wondering. Playing it from the trash. But like I lose value because. Well, hold on. Wait. No, this is what we do. We play Harrowing to play Soul Gorger. And then Soul Gorger should trigger. And I get back my Annie. Which grabs me a spell. Oh, it's working! Guys, it's working! And I get a spell in... I'll activate that. Oh god, what do I want now? I can even grab a Harrowing. And kind of like do a Morbid Return, Incinerate, Stack Deck even works. I think I want to do Void Seeker. Or even just Gust. Nah, I want to like kill things because I don't want him to have stuff in his hand. Although him putting cards in his hand kind of discerns him from drawing. Drawing is good. We could do the Harrowing again. I don't have anything to discard. So we'll go with Void Seeker just in case anything gets too big. If he decides to like stack up on Vi with this thing. So he will hold one, but he can't conquer. And on my side, I'm pretty well. He's running out of resources now too. He's only having the 2 cards per turn. So it's kind of working, guys. Is Reanimator going to be a thing in Pixelborn? He's... Wait, what happened? Oh, he was at 7. Wait, was he at 7 or 6? I thought he was at 6. Alright, anyway. Alright, so we got the snowball rolling a little bit. That was kind of cool. Combos. But was he at 7 or 6? If he was at 6... Because you can't win by conquering. Alright, inverted timelines is good. Alright, so with inverted timelines in hand, we want to get rid of this, and we want to get rid of... I think we'll hold on to the seal and then incinerate. That's fine. Gus is good. Gus is good. Gus is fair. We have Start to Peak. And we have... Nice. Alright, so he's already going wide, which is annoying. I could fizzle his recruit, but that doesn't really make any sense. Is that a battlefield? I'll play my... I'm floating one right now. Floating one red. Playing Annie is kind of useless. I could play Invert Timelines. Yeah, let's just play Invert Timelines. Let's hardcast. Yeah, why not? We'll just get rid of all this. It makes Annie viable so I can grab any of those spells. It does put me down to 2 runes, but, you know, it's fine. This deck is running relatively cheap spells anyway, so... We got Shakedown, we got Incinerate, we got Scrap Heap, which is gear. I could discard to draw a card, return a unit, so... We will see what we can do. Push on through. Alright, so he double conquers, it seems like. Which means I will... no, I'll incinerate that one. That's fine. I'll let him have the 1 point. Okay, he doesn't decide to split up, which is really weird. Okay, that's why. That's fine. Alright, so he wants to hold on to Star to Peak. We will run... I need more units. So we'll incinerate. We'll start picking stuff off. And then we'll draw a card with Scrap Heap. Although I would rather... Ooh, Siphon Power. Look at you go. That's a waste, though. Come on, man. What are you doing? Yeah, I wouldn't. Okay, yeah, like I'll allow it. Fine. If you want to waste your Siphon Power on saving a 2 might unit, that's fine with me. I'll draw a card and then I will end my turn. Alright, so we got Immortal Phoenix, which is cool. We ready 2 runes. We could any a. Oh, I think like the gameplay, or like one of the goals is to invert timeline as much as possible and like kind of use Annie to bring it back. There's a Victor. Victor has to die. I'm gonna shake down Victor. Although I don't think I could play it. No, I can't play it. I could play it, actually. We'll kill Victor right away. Unless he wants me to draw 2, which will be great, because then I will invert timelines. Alright, lets me draw 2. Nice. Alright, cool. We draw another scrap heap. Alright, so we gotta get some board presence. Alright, so we'll do... I do have to kill that Victor as well. Alright, let's just get some board presence. We'll get some Immortal Phoenixes going. And then we'll kill stuff with spells, and then they can kind of come back. Alright, so we got 2 ready. Which is fine. He's going to hold another point, which is sad. He's going pretty wide right now, so I may lose tempo. Oh, it seems like I already have, to be fair. Let's see if we can come back. What do I have in my... Gust is good. Incinerate is good. Okay, and Get Excited is also good. What is he playing? Baited Hook is really dope. Baited Hook is really strong. That's one of the best gears in the game. So, for a rune and a power, kill a friendly unit. Look at the top 5 cards of your main deck. You may play a unit from among them that has might up to 1 more than the killed unit. So, if your deck has a nice curve, like 2 might units with the Scout and the Watchful Sentry, right? You can play a 3 might unit that creates a Recruit, or even 3 might unit to 4, which is a Grim Patron as well. Yeah, so this card's really, really good in Victor. See, there you go. All right, another unit. Okay. Yo, Razor, what's going on, man? Yeah, I think it's awesome. Yeah, I think all the cards, reveal season is done, and it's pretty cool. I'm very excited of brewing decks. And yeah. So right now we got like a Reanimator deck with the new cards. This goes here. We'll take the battlefield. What do you think? What's your favorite stuff? I really like the Shadow Isle stuff. Like, that's why I'm playing Reanimator. Baited Hook, like I was just talking about, is insane, like a ridiculous gear. Because if you curve out well with units, then, you know, it just works really well. So you pop one of your guys that makes a Recruit, you can grab a Grim Patron, or you kill a that Scout, like I was talking about, or a Watchful Sentry, right? They're 2-cost units. Then you can grab the 3-cost unit that grabs a or that makes a Recruit. Yeah, I think it really shook up the game. I think it's really, really cool. He has 2 Victors, which is just insane. What do you think? What do you like so far? We'll conquer here, obviously. We will pass response. And then I think we invert timelines. Do we? No, we don't have anything big yet. What can I kill? Do I draw? I definitely draw because I get my 2 runes from this back anyway. BLT seems like nothing is too good for Master Yi. Yeah, no, Master Yi actually won the how do you call it? The first tournament, the release tournament in China. Master Yi was first place, which is like ridiculous. So I think it was like a Highlander Yi where you hold. Deal 3/2 unit. Oh, I can grab a spell. Let's see what I can grab. We can grab Shakedown, and then I think we could play it even. No, we can't play it. We will put here. And we'll activate it to grab Shakedown, because I gotta start killing the victors. But yeah, crazy. Like Master Yi got like first place in like a tournament in China. And yeah, I was like actually surprised too. It was like day one, I think. Day one of the game being released there. Or actually, it was like, there's Grand Stratagem. Okay. Let's kill the victor, unless he wants me to draw 2. Which I hope he does, because then I'll actually have something to invert timeline. Alright, so we pulled Raza, which is good. Alright, so he's being really reserved with his units. I don't know why. I would just move them in. But, you know, that's the gameplay of this deck. Unfortunately, I think he took the game. Like, Grand Stratagem was just like a game-winning card. However, we do have options. Heroine is there. I don't have the one card I need in the graveyard, though. I can incinerate. Look at my hand. It's ridiculous. This is only 1 cost. So I have to kill 2 things, but can I kill 2 things? I don't think I can, right? I'm trying to use your hand. I could invert timelines. I'm trying to look. This does 3 damage, but it's 4. I'll draw 1. I mean, this is like the only line. All right, that's something. He's gonna let me draw 2 though, unfortunately. We will not activate Immortal Phoenix. Actually, wait, no, he's at 6, so I can hold, right? Because if he can't win by conquering. I think Annie is better than Jinx in like control matchups, but I did make it like a reanimator deck with Jinx. I'm going to see if it works. All right, do we play 1 Immortal Phoenix? 4 runes. He can hold 1. All right, we'll play 1. We could play 2, honestly, to contest the board a little bit, because then this is 0. This is only 1 power. We will pass response. We'll play 2 Immortal Phoenixes. Pass response. Because it's like a mini Sona. It has a static ability where you can ready 2 runes. So I think in control matchups are really good. Rasa is now 2, right? Because I pulled 2 Immortal Phoenixes out. That was a mistake. I'm still trying to learn to play this deck. So we will play Rasa for 2 and a power. Do I have anything else? Annie? No. I really want to invert timelines and discard stuff. So I did that wrong. I should have played Rasa first and then played the spell to kill the victor, or the one thing. And then it would have been able to. So he holds 1, but he shouldn't be able to win, because he still has to. You can't win by scoring your last point. Or by conquering. Let's see if he lets me draw. Is he gonna kill it, or is he gonna let me draw 2? Which is fine. We can draw 2. He does let me draw 2. I do have another Sunder and another. That shouldn't happen. You can't win the game by scoring the last point, right? I thought it was always by holding. Wait, what's going on? Yeah. So yeah, the last point cannot be earned solely by conquering a battlefield unless you also score points from all other battlefields in the same term. Oh, okay. So if you hold one, then you can conquer one. I didn't know that. New is any better than Jinx? Yeah, I don't know. So apparently, if you hold one, you can conquer one, then you win the game. But that's also kind of weird because that's never happened before, right? The last point to win cannot be achieved simply by conquering a battlefield unless all other battlefields are also scored that same turn. Okay, so if you're at 6, then you can conquer 2 battlefields, and then you score 2 points. Okay, alright. Those are the rules. Did not know. Did not know. Maybe just like, I don't know, because I've been playing Pixelborn. It's never been the case before, so maybe they just like updated the mechanics. I do want to do a video where we go through the rule book, like the very long rule book. So we don't need Soul Gorger yet, although having it in hand to discard is actually really smart, right? Like, I think that's what you do. I think you keep the big cards, and then you mulligan the. We'll keep one Incinerate. No, we won't get excited and stuff that discards, right? Although, to be fair, the Incinerate is really good control early game against Darius as well. I don't know, Razor. What do you think? Like, what's the ruling on that? Can you check up on that real quick and see what it says? Oh, dude, get excited with Soul Gorger. So good. We just need the Harrowing, and then we're good to go. There's Rasa, which is cool. And then we can even grab Annie again. We'll wait until something bigger. We'll play Phoenix, and we're just gonna end our turn. We're gonna gain some runes first. But if I'm not mistaken, then like you shouldn't be able to. You can't win by conquering. Your last point can't be earned by conquering. Which unit are you talking about, Razor? Oh, you mean, oh yeah, Soul Gorger? Yeah, Soul Gorger is new. So what you want to do is that you want to get a bunch of stuff in the graveyard, right? It being Soul Gorger, right? And then you want to play the Harrowing, which will summon for free Soul Gorger. And Soul Gorger will also, like, summon something else. So you could just, like, load up on your side of the board very easily. We will get excited. We'll start 2. So we'll get rid of 1. So the idea is to, like, kind of like mid-game, like start summoning stuff from your graveyard, from your trash. So you want to like discard all the big stuff. This you can discard if you want to. However, it just gets cheaper the more stuff is in the trash, which is really cool. I think like Reanimator is still incomplete though. I think because there is no like I said before, like early in the stream, there's no color combination of yellow and purple, right? So I think Thresh, right, will be the legend there in like set 2, which would be really cool. And then you can do some crazy stuff, because like all the new cards from Shadow Isles in yellow has like a bunch of like trash, you know, like discard trash, like trash stuff, like it deals with your graveyard and stuff like that. So many things from the trash and stuff and so further. But now they're like split up right now, so I'm trying to make like, trying to do what I can with, trying to do the best with what I have. Annie will grab Get Excited so I can get rid of the other Thresh. You can even, yeah, that's ridiculous. So like you can the Harrowing into Soul Gorger, into Soul Gorger, into something else. Ideally Mind Splitter, which is really ridiculous too. Yeah, Mind Splitter, new card. Let's look at it. 7/2 power for 7 might. When you play me, choose an opponent. They reveal their hand, choose a card from it, and they discard that card. Really cool. Let's actually discard this. Oh, no, we'll discard Soul Gorger. Why not? So we do have an Annie. Alright, there's the Victor. I have to kill the Victor, so I'll get excited the Victor. Getting rid of Soul Gorger, why not? I don't have red? Oh, that's terrible, dude. That's awful. We have to score 10 points to win the game, by the way. I just realized there's 2 Aspirants Climb on here, which is actually good for us. So he's probably going to send both of these to kill the Annie, which is fine. I just want to score a point to contest the board a little bit. If he does move in, we can incinerate, which is good, and we'll, yeah. Dude, I have no red runes. That's awful. So Rasa's down to 8. Okay, we'll I mean, it still does 3 anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna waste it. We'll pass. They die. I don't like how he's getting recruits already. We will incinerate that. I don't want him to score another point. I don't want him to get ahead. And that way my Immortal Phoenix can come back, I believe. No, I don't have any red runes. It doesn't work. Yeah, I can only 1 and a red. I need red runes. I need red runes really badly. I also have to kill this Victor. Darius. Oh yeah, there's another new card. Maybe now you don't have to conquer 2 battlefields at the same time. Yeah, so it seems like if you hold one and then you conquer one, you can win the game. Here's another new Shadow Isle. When you play me, you may play a unit costing no more than 3 and no more than 1 power from your trash, ignoring its costs. That's really good. So let's see. So we did get 2 red runes. I want to grab the Harrowing. Although playing Mind Splitter is actually really good as well. Just like raw dogging Mind Splitter is really strong. Just so I can contest the board a little bit. Raw dogging. I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry I said that. I haven't playing it raw. Isn't that bad. But we need to kill things, so we're gonna play Get Excited. What? What's going on? Oh yeah, so we'll get rid of Soul Gorger because we want that in the graveyard, and we'll get rid of. Why is it playing it twice? I guess we'll get rid of Mind Splitter. It cheapens Thassa as well. No. Wait, what happened just now? Why did that? Did you just see that, Razor? Like, I don't know. Okay, so I'll just do this, I guess. Oh, I can do this twice. I can't even play this. What's going on? Oh, I do have a floating. We'll kill Victor. That was really weird. Like, I wasn't able to target. I just discarded twice for some reason. Oh, he lets me draw 2, which is cool. This gets down to 1, so I can actually play stack deck. I'll play stack deck. And then the Harrowing is coming up. That's awesome. Alright, so Harrowing comes up next. So I draw this, and then the Harrowing will be on upkeep next turn, which will let me fill out my side of the board. So Razor, like the point of the deck and the combo is coming now. And Raza is down to 1, so I can play it. Exactly. And I will end my turn. And I'll ready the 2 runes. Alright, so check this out. Check this out. I hope he invests everything into one battlefield. Or at least splits it up a little bit. I wouldn't be butthurt about it. We're only at 1-on-1. We have to get to 10 to win. So he moves there. Oh, he's also running mono yellow, which is weird. And he's running Darius, which is interesting. We will... we can only kill 1. Seems kind of dumb, but why not? Yeah, check it, watch. Like, my turn's gonna be quite absurd. I'm gonna, like, fill up my side of the board. I'm so glad I got this. You think so? It might be, because the card draw is really good too, right? Is it? Like, because I did make a Jinx. Like, if I get Jinx, right, there's more discard stuff. Wait, why didn't I draw the Harrowing? What happened there? What did I play that messed up the order? That's really weird. Oh, that sucks a lot. Anyway, whatever. I'm confused. I really wanted to draw. I can do... Alright, let's draw. I can't even play this. Oh, no, I can. Let's kill this. I guess next turn, you know, if I... There's a seal. Can't even play it. And we'll conquer here. Oh, great. I forgot there's the freaking Victor there. I should have killed that instead. I'm also like, I'm really confused how I shuffled my deck. What did I play that shuffled it? Interesting. Maybe Jinx is better for Reanimator. Jesus, I'm just gonna concede. There's no way I can beat this. That's insane. I don't know. You want to try the? Let's try the Jinx one. I don't know. I was just like testing it out. Maybe Annie isn't the right. Let's go take a look at it real quick. So we do have Jinx, right? So we are drawing. Zon Warrens is better. Start to Peak and Aspirant's Climb, right? We are running a Volibear. To like reanimate, right? We're doing the Rebel Jinx instead of the Assault one. because when he discards it, readies it, right? So it can move around a little bit more. Chemtech Enforcer is good for discard. That's like the one benefit, right? Maybe I can even put Chemtech Enforcer in the Annie deck. Flame Chompers. So I guess like is it better to have like early control with spells, or is it just to have good board presence with spells? Even Super Mega Death Rocket is good because I get to discard as well. Now the only issue is, yeah, we could play. I'm just going over the deck real quick. Soul Gorger, the Harrowing is up to 3 as well. That's a little much, but it seems like I can't draw it. Traveling Merchant, also good. Stack Deck, also very good. And I just want to see what other big things I want to... I'm not seeing... I wonder if I get rid of Rebuke. Let's get rid of Rebuke. And then we'll add the new card. Because I just want to play around with it a little bit. Hold on 2 seconds. Rasa. 3 of these. 2, 3. And that should be good. And then we'll get done. Volibear. Do I want the other Volibear too? Is it better to reanimate? Or is the aggressive one better? Where is it? Where are you? Sorry, red unit. Oh no, that's orange. I'm sorry. Yeah, wrong colors. All right, so let's go. Razor 3, 2, 1 again, right? All right, I'm looking. Good to go. Yeah, Razor, what other new cool cards did you like? Alright, you're running Yi. Maybe you only run 1 Jinx. That's actually not a bad idea, too. Although, I don't know. I'm still brewing. I'm still cooking some decks. Stack deck. So good. Yeah, insane. Insane hand. I believe instead of Annie, Jinx might be better. Let's see. And shield 2. Okay, so yeah, you're running hold. Alright, cool. Let's do... stack deck. I draw this. How can I choose? Draw, get excited. Or? Actually, I kind of want Death Rocket. Yeah, let's get Death Rocket. And then we'll do this. Discarding Flame Chompers. Yeah, new gear for Yi is good. And then we'll activate it to play it, being super aggressive. And then I can channel 1 when I hold here, so that's good. Alright, so I think Jinx may already be better than the Reanimator deck. So having 2 stack deck is really strong, dude. Drawing 2. I mean, it's so good, dude. One rune, look at 3 cards, and recycle the rest. Oh, you recycle the rest. Now that makes sense. Okay, well, I'm an idiot now. Now I get it. Anyway, so let's go for... we can do the same turn. Do stack deck. We draw that. But even this is wrong. Soul Goger in the thing is fine. Lotus will be on the top. Recycle the rest. I don't know. It's not letting me pick what I... Like, it's not letting stack deck really work, right? Because it says, look at the top 3 cards of your main deck, put 1 into your hand, and recycle the rest. And it's not letting me choose one of them. That's fine, so that's just a bug. I'm sure they'll fix it soon. When you play me, discard 1. So I'll float 1 by playing a gear. Do I stack deck again? And I can get things effect. Sure. Yeah, I'll stack deck. Actually, stack deck is not good in this deck then. Alright, discarding Volibear is also really good. We'll draw Jinx, that's fine. And then we'll play Chemtech Enforcer, discarding and then we'll pay with a gear to summon it, and then we'll conquer both battlefields, and I get the channel 1 Rune Exhausted, which is great. Strong turns, dude, strong turns. Alright, I did a lot of stuff. I did a lot of things. There it is. Mask of Foresight. When a friendly unit attacks or defends alone, give it +1 this turn. So good, man. So good. So it just gives it +3, really. It's just like, yeah. So you get +3, so... yeah, I get shield, though. Remember that, I get shield. Okay, alright, good. Draw for turn. Get to draw 2. I'm looking for the Harrowing. I score 1. I activate this. Because I hold. And there's the other 2 cards. We need to discard 1 or more cards. Pop this down. Damn, you get +3, right? I can't even contest that side of the board yet. I'll play Jinx. I kind of like invest here. I'll invest here. Actually, no. I'll just put 1 here. So I think 6 power in that battlefield is fine. You can play Master Yi, but it's not the one that enters ready. Unless you have the also if you also run the one that enters ready, then I'm in trouble. I think you only need 1 of these, right? And you can just have more other cards. Like, you just need 1 champion unit. Hey, even the assault one isn't that bad. The Demolitionist isn't that bad either. Hey, look at this. Tasty Faithful. New cards. 7 runes, 6 might accelerate. Draw 2 runes, exhausted, and draw 1. Oh, it's a death knell ability. Alright. Channel. Alright, there's the heroine. Nice. I have nothing crazy that I discarded. Cleaner from your trash. Where is it? Wait a minute. What is going on with this card? Recycle the rest. Oh, it goes into your deck. Okay, it's fine. Can we play acceleration using a seal? Yeah. So a seal taps for, like, will always tap for a power, right? So you can always accelerate within seal. We're saving the harrowing. We're gonna be playing. Tapped out, it gets +2 if it's defending, right? That's annoying. 5. I have 7, 5, 6 +2. So I could technically ready it, I believe, right? Okay, yeah, I think that works. Exactly, and then I play this. That's when I move. Well, then never mind. Eight. All right. See, the thing is, like, I'm not even winning with any of the new cards, really. I'm just playing the old Jinx deck. That's like more of an aggro deck. However, I do have some things. I don't know, maybe in the control shell with like Teemo is better, like the new cards. Or blue with, no, maybe purple. Purple and yellow doesn't exist. Yeah, okay, so you took both battlefields. It's really strong. Alright, there's this Rasa. You're pretty well fortified, aren't you? What can I play? I could Harrowing Jinx. It takes one out of my thing. So you get +3, so that goes to 9. I only have 7. I don't discard anything. Do I want to Harrowing a Jinx? It's kind of cheap. Unless it does move. Discard 1. And it does die. I think this is my only play, but first I want to do this. And then I can Harrowing a Jinx. Right? And then I have to wait for my next turn, honestly. So you get up to 6. The thing is, if I move, right? So 3, 6, 7, 8. So if I move, I discard, right? It readies this strings, gives it +1. I can even play. So I'll activate this. Activate this. So that dies. But then Jinx get +2. Well, +1/+1. And Heroine awkwardly becomes 1. Or maybe Misfortune, because with Orange you can turn on expensive units. That's true too. I completely forgot about Misfortune. I've never played Misfortune, but that's really strong as well. I think you're right. I think Shadow Isle's cards go into Misfortune because it also has that it has that yeah, that weird aura, and then I can play another 6 might unit, right? So, and then I trigger this. So 7. Do I want to kill Master Yi? No, you get +2. Dude, you get +5 for defending there with Master Yi. That's insane. Dude, I really hope you don't have an guard or something. Come on, don't do it. You do. Okay. I saw the cards move in your hand, so I got really scared. Alright, but you have death now, so you channel 2 runes exhausted, which is really strong. And you draw a card, which is really strong. I managed to get Ross a pretty... I have 8, 10 cards. Yeah, maybe Misfortune. Accelerating into Harrowing is really good as well. But there's no discard though, that's the problem. Right? With Orange, there's like there's no discard. And the thing is, like, I want things in my trash, so to like reduce the cost of this and like chain Harrowing. Sona, very nice. Very strong card. Drawing 2 with Meditate. Very good. So I get to draw 2 because of Jinx. Okay. Useless. So if I can concrete you here, I kind of win. I think I have a crazy combo. I don't have enough runes, I don't think so, right? So this is 10, I have 4, I have exactly 10. Or I could just use this assault to discard to... No. Let's just do this. We'll activate Soul Gorger to get back a Jinx. Unfortunately, I cannot discard this turn. What is this? You have 12, 13. What else you got? You have to have some buffs, Razor. You have to. Yep. You got the buff. Very nice. Very cool. Wait, what? Oh, you did the wrong one. You're supposed to hit it with Master Yi. Yeah, that's a misclick. That's alright. I know, dude. What a misclick. Seriously. Awful. Okay, on guard does the job too. However, I think that we just kill each other. How unfortunate, man. Sorry. Alright. So, can you take this battlefield, or do I win? I mean, here's the thing, right? With this deck, having... I don't know. I don't know if this is the right shell for it. I'm like 50-50 between Annie and this deck. Okay, that's a thing. You still get +3, so what? Sona is 7. With 8 runes left there, dude, you have to be able to get like over. All right, you're digging. You're digging. Here's meditation. Still digging. You still have 4 runes, and your buffs are usually 2, like in discipline and on guard. So you get +3, so you're at 7 right now. You need 3 more to take the battlefield. Or primal. Wait, I don't know. Primal strength. I don't know. There's a Sona. There's 8. Alright. GG's. The funny thing is, this isn't trigger. Mask of Foresight didn't trigger. Right? Am I incorrect in saying that Mask of Foresight didn't trigger? It is getting pretty late, and me and my girlfriend have to go to bed because I'm off tomorrow actually, but she has work early in the morning, so we can play one more game if you want to do it, Razor. I wonder if it's Jinx or... Hold on, let me just check something real quick. I think I have to... Alright, first I'll have to get rid of Scorching. Yeah, Gear Bug, right? We have 3 Harrowing, we have 3 Rasa, we have 3 Soul Villagers. Alright. Stack deck, recycled back into the deck. Flame Chompers, discard. I think we get rid of... We get rid of 2 Jinxes, and we pop in... Super Mega Death Rocket. Red. Spell. Put 1 Death Rocket in, and we need still a... I guess we can do a seal. Or... Yo, Skylights, what's going on? Yeah, I'm trying to do like a Reanimator Jinx deck, and it seems okay. I just need 1 more. Let's just do another Jinx then. That's fine. Champion. In purple. Exactly. Even Twisted Fate. Nah. No, never mind. Alright, let's go. Play, lab, custom, sorry. We'll do 3, 2, 1 again, alright? So, Skylights, what do you think of the, all the cards being released. By the way, if you haven't subscribed, please do. You enter yourself to win a Proving Grounds box, by the way. If we reach 500 subscribers when the game comes out in October, I'm going to be sending them one away. So, you know, click a button, and, you know, you might win some stuff. So that's always cool. And, yeah, and, you know, we just do Riftbound content. You know, when the game comes out, we'll do pack openings. We'll talk about, like, deck lists and stuff. And, yeah, as long as Pixelborn is going, right, it seems okay with it, we'll be doing some stuff online as well. And you're always more welcome to come in and play some games, test some decks out. Especially during, like, post-reveal seasons. Always exciting because everyone's just kind of, you know, having fun playing the game until the meta kind of not even just settles, but, like, actually happens. Seal of Discord. Alright, Misfortune. Cool. I want to discard Mind Splitter and Volley Bear, so I want to keep them in hand. The remote webcam. Alright, cool. Yeah, Kaisa is strong. Oh, I love Ari Control. Ari Control is so ridiculously insane. We'll keep this hand. The seal's relevant, and also the Get Excited's good. I feel like Misfortune has some big dudes, so, you know, we want to keep some big cards to AV. Yeah, I guess Traveling Merchant is a discard card, isn't it? Yeah, it does get ganking with this, right? So that's really good. Let's kill it. We'll float one. Also, I think this deck needs invert timelines. But why isn't it doing damage to the unit? Ah, there's a bug on Get Excited now. It doesn't do damage anymore to the units. It's just a discard card somehow and awkwardly. Right? You guys saw that, right? Like, I wasn't able to trigger or target anything, so that's disappointing. But, you know, it'll come with a patch. Yeah, Ari's really good, man. I think that's one of the best decks, honestly. I was running like an Ari Control. Also, by the way, for those that are watching, like, thanks for the support on the last video I made. Like, I got a ridiculous, like, amount of views, more so than I usually do, and quite, like, a few subscribers. So I guess that means you guys like the content, and yeah, thanks, like, for your support, man. Seriously, that's ridiculous. You know, I don't really do this to, you know, like, benefit from it. I just like playing the game, and I like building like a community where we can talk about like decks and stuff like that, and how the meta is going to be in the future. But I think Master Yi is going to be top tier. Kaisa, I've never played Kaisa as a legend yet, though. To be fair, like I haven't had the time to, and I also don't know what style of gameplay is that? Is it like more like aggro? Is it more control, or is it like mid-range deck? So we'll discard a Volley Bear. Yeah, right? Like, it's another bug. Yeah, Get Excited doesn't do damage anymore. So I guess, like, it's funny, like, the discard deck that I want to play, like, there's a lot of bugs for the cards that or like really crucial to its build. Like, Get Excited, you know, being able to do 10 damage to something is quite insane, but, you know, what can you do? What can you do? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Oh yeah, then we'll end our turn. So, really excited about this Fortune as well. Yeah, also, like, orange is ridiculous. Like, just the colors alone. I think, yeah, by the way, I'm going to do some, like, other videos. Not just, like, gameplay and, like, deck lists and stuff, but, like, the content of the colors, like, the card color reviews. I want to do, like, one big one, but I think about, like, splitting it up to, like, every color and kind of seeing, like, what cards fit with which legends and so forth. So I think I'm going to be, like, making some of those in the future. Yeah. That's what I want to do. So look that for the future. Mind Splitter's a cool card, but it's like so expensive for like a decent effect. But like if you chain like summon it from your trash is really good. So they do need to fix the bug with Get Excited, and also with Stack Deck, because you can't choose any of the cards, you just choose the top one, honestly. Alright, there's Rasa. If I discard it... Can't really do anything. I don't have enough runes, so I think I just contest this. I think you're gonna win. I could just play it raw. Yeah, I'll just play it raw. I forgot it has assault too. Yeah, that's the turn. Bug, I can't trigger my unit. Yeah, awkward. Yeah, I mean, like, they did a great job of, like, updating, like, all the stuff, right? That it's all there, and it's, like, very fluid. Like, the game is not so clunky as it was before, right? With clicking and moving and everything. But there are just a couple more bugs, but honestly, I'm not going to complain about it. It's still, like, very good what they did. So that goes to 7. Misfortune goes into open battlefield. That hurts because I don't think I can win now. Because if you hold one and you conquer the next one by ganking, right? 5. That's unfortunate. 5, 6, 7. If I play this, right, then I can't play this. Yeah, you win. GG's. GG's. I decide to move out. Alright. Because then you conquer 2, right? I think that's game then. Because you gank over, right? Like you give Misfortune ganking, kill this, and then you conquer the 1. Or you could just rebuke. That's also a thing. Nice. Good game. Good game. Alright, let's do another one real quick. Yeah, we got some time. I want to go back to Annie. Let's see. Get Excited, Incinerate, Shakedown. Invert Timelines is good. Is it that I'm running too many spells? Nah, let's just go with it. Alright, we could do another one, because I'm going to get some good content on this. Razor, if you want to go again, 3, 2, 1. I think this may be the last one, we'll see. Unless anybody else wants to play. Give everybody a chance. Is that the first time you beat me? Nah, dude. I think last stream you at least had like 1 or 2. I guess. Yeah. No, wait. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. Congrats. Nice. If it weren't for the bugs, I'd be grinding this constantly. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Like. There's like some improvement. Sometimes like it'll get like good, right? Sometimes they'll like fix all the stuff, but then like I don't know, was it like yesterday or something? Yesterday they couldn't update the card list correctly, but like all the stuff was working. It's just like they had no images. Shakedown is so insane in Annie. I haven't really... Wait, shakedown is the... Or draw 2. Deal 6 or draw 2, right? Yeah. Especially since you can, like, ready the 2 runes on your opponent's turn. So here's the thing. Immortal Phoenix is always a keep. It's a good early game card. Incinerate. Soul Forger. I want in my hand a discard if I'm correct, right? Like, that has to happen. Yeah. You always have the runes for it. But I want Soul Forger in my hand so I can discard it, so I can chain it into Harrowing. It is a crazy combo. That's like really good, but it's hard to get. We'll float 1. I'm not gonna float 2 right away. Oh wait, no, that's invert timelines. Ooh. Do I start with invert timelines? What do you guys think? I mean, I'm playing Razor right now, Skylight, so... discarding all this stuff is really good, though. I think I do it, and then you get down to 4. I mean, discarding this hand is, like, really good for the deck. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna do it. Redraw... It's like, you don't get to keep your starting hand, sorry. Discard 2, then draw 2. Nice. Alright, cool. And then we'll end turn. I'm only down to 1 rune, which is crazy, but, you know, what can you do? I mean, I may have hurt myself a little bit with the runes, but... that's fine. Alright, so you got your seal down. And then Clockworker. Strong turn 1. Strong turn 1. So now from this point, having 2 Incinerates in the hand is really good because I just want to control the board, making sure he doesn't hold here, right? There's a Gust, which is really good. Unfortunately, I don't have any whatsoever. I have no red runes, which is hurtful. I'm not gonna play the rune quite yet. I just don't want to float it unless... yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Because I don't want to just play a rune just to play a rune. I have nothing to do, so... alright, so we're definitely going to Gust it. I don't want him to hold this and, like, start doing crazy stuff with buffs. It's also... he can buff it, so... if it gets to 4... It can get out of range from Incinerate, so I think I'll have to Gust it back to hand. Because if he buffs it, and yeah, if he buffs it, like the battlefield doesn't trigger because there's none of my units are on it. However, you can easily buff it to survive the 2 damage. 5, discard 2, then draw 2. That's really good. Plays it again. Decides to pay the extra power to draw. There's Cadrian. I just need to draw it. Let's see what I have so far. I have invert timelines, which is really cool. I think what we do... discard 2, then draw 2. I think I'm gonna float 1. Yeah, we'll float a gear. 1 floating mana. Wait, why did that pop down? Oh, I don't have any red. Awful. Wait, how did I even play that then? Oh, I guess I had to recycle it. Okay. And then undercover agent or Annie. I think Annie, because I want to get invert timelines. Like having Kadrigan in the trash is really good. I could have invert timelines actually this turn too, but I would have lost too many runes. I already don't have any red runes, and I would have been down to 3 purple, so I kind of want to wait for it. And plus, I want to see if he uses any draws with like meditation or anything like buffs or anything. Skylights. What type of, let's say, what type of like game style do you like in this game rather, or deck play style? I'm sorry. Control, aggro, buffs, reanimator. What do you think is what is your favorite, and what do you think is gonna like kind of like be top tier in the meta? Honestly, I think mid-range decks are going to be really strong, right? Like games that have, or decks that have strong early game plays and then kind of go down altogether at the end. So I'm digging for Harrowing. So we haven't scored a point yet. I think I go here. Yeah. So I'll take that. Pass. I think I'll put Undercover Agent there to kind of hold, because I know Master Yi wants this battlefield always. So I'll score, and then I'll play Undercover Agent. Therefore, I get to discard 2 and draw 2. Obviously discarding Kadrigan, and then I'm going to play Invert Timelines next turn. Hopefully he sends in his tasty Feyfolk, because then he gets a draw, and then I get to discard everything that he's getting. I only have 4 cards. I need a Harrowing. Harrowing triggers a lot of stuff to fill up on my side of the board. Big units. All right, so like Volibear or like Misfortune. Yeah, Volibear is really good. That 1 gear is insane. Which is why I like running purple, because purple has the card that destroys it. Alright, there's the Master Yi. Let's see. It doesn't matter. 2, 5. Just 7. I mean, even Master Yi's deck arguably has like really big units, but it's like all buffs. I've always been a control main in any game I play. Top tier is hard to say. Lots of counters in the game, but it's probably gonna be some type of orange deck because the cards are ridiculously strong. Yeah, orange is really, really strong, and a little too strong to be fair, in my opinion. We'll make sure he doesn't discipline. Like we'll mitigate his buffs with the damage, because I think he has discipline, which gives him +2 or even on guard, just to make sure that dies. But yeah. I've always like in Magic the Gathering, I've also played like Azorius control, if not like Mono Black control, or even what else, like Black White. Orzhov control is also really fun. So I get to discard 2 and I get to draw 2. Doot and doot. There's that. Oh, nice. There's the Harrowing. All right, cool. All right, guys, you ready for some wombo combos? I'll give it +2. Finally, it's happening. Let's see how many things I can summon. I don't think I even have enough runes, though. I don't think I can play it next turn. Oh, I can't. Alright, cool. So, alright, this is the way it works. You play Harrowing. You summon Soul Gorger through Harrowing. Then Soul Gorger triggers. Then you summon Kadrigan. Right? Targeting that. You've also played the Harrowing. So, oh wait, no. Immortal Phoenix doesn't trigger. Which would be better if it was like Soul Gorger into Kadrigan. And then you can also... Yeah, GG. Yeah, Heroine's strong if you have the right cards in your trash. We just need a little more discard and a little more better color combination. Like, I feel like yellow and purple, which we don't have a legend unit for, like I've said before, doesn't exist yet. But I think in set 2, Thresh is going to be their legend. And then there's going to be, like, Shadow Isle, like, recycling decks, discard, play from your graveyard deck, you know. So, next turn goes pretty crazy. I can even invert timelines to draw and try and grab... even Morbid Return into Annie into Harrowing is also a line you could do if you have enough runes. We should play it out, though, because technically you're still ahead, so... if you have the right cards and buffing... Okay, so you're doubling down. Okay, you moved that. I was about to say. Alright, so what do I do? What do I do? Even though, like, that was a big turn. I got to only draw one out of that. However... Play me choosing the opponent. Okay. Dealing 6 to a unit is insane. And it is at reaction speed, so I can do it next turn. Make sure it doesn't hold. He gets +2 when it defends alone here, which is annoying. I can probably kill it 3. It's 8. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see if we can kill Master Yi. Gets to 10. If I were you, I'd let me draw my 2 cards. Unless you can buff it. Yeah, okay. There's Soul Gorger, which is really cool. That doesn't do anything. Alright, so they die, which is not a terrible thing, right? Soul Gorger goes into the battlefield. Alright, so I think what I do... I score a point here. Gets +2. 10. Why does it have 10? Jesus. Alright, so at least I get you to mitigate one. Alright, so what I want to do... What will swing the game? I have at least like 2 turns, maybe. I don't want to draw the Harrowing. I want to get rid of my hand. Is what I want to do. And I want to draw with invert timelines. But I think that might be too slow. Trying Reanimator with Annie. Reanimator. Is this ready? Alright, you can accelerate it. Shit. Alright, that's not good. I think you won. Conquer. I can't play Harrowing. I can play Gorger, and draw. But then I have nothing to play. I think you got this, man. I think you got it. Let's see. You conquer here. can't kill this. Rebuke? I don't think there's much I could do. Well, let's just invert timelines just to see what we would have drawn. If Harrowing was next card, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah. Alright, good game, man. You got it. Also, stack deck is also bugged, right? So, for instance, for one, it's like that. So, I can't choose which one to go in the hand. It's always the left card that goes into your hand. You can only, like, even this doesn't do anything. It just, because the graphic or whatever is the scry ability for some reason stuck onto this. So even if I choose to draw the Sunderer, Rasa, the Sunderer, sorry, it just always makes me draw, get excited, right? Because get excited was on the top. And get excited doesn't trigger, like, I can't kill a unit with get excited either, which is awkward. Click draw. See, like, I can't target thing, not even here. That, oh, it does work now. Why does it work now? It wasn't working earlier. Sure, we'll activate. We'll pay for everything. Alright, but get excited wasn't working earlier. Like, there were games where it was just like it didn't work at all. But it seems like Razor got me. Because, like, I don't know, for some reason also. Oh, by the way. Yeah, right? That is fun. Yeah, stack deck doesn't work. So he just held, right? And he's going to conquer now, and he's going to win the game. Unless they just fixed it. Right? And he wins. But technically, from what I understand... Oh, wait. No, Aspirant's Climb. So, a couple games ago, I thought I was under the impression when you conquer something and it is the last point, you can't win the game that way. However, if you hold and conquer, does that also count as 2 points in one turn and you can win? Because I always thought that you can only win from holding, because you can't win by conquering. But for some reason, I don't know why they was able to. So shakedown happens, right? Always, shakedown always happens. Or invert timeline happens. 3. I have a rune here. Oh, they're both red. Never mind. 6 is strong. Yeah, we need 9 points, but I was talking about, like, what was it, like 2 games ago or something. You shouldn't be able to win by conquering. Oh, so he lets me draw 2 cards. And then I'll try and do this again. Lets me draw 2 again. So he's gonna hold there then, right? Unless I can... Alright, so this is free, so I might as well just play that. 1 is floating. Do we draw or do we look? Well, this is technically play 1 to draw 1. I just need some damage. There's Void Seeker, but I can't really use it. See, like, if I wanted to pick Gust, right, which would have been great this turn, honestly, you know? I never liked that rule, but hey, it's the way it is. What? It does, yes. Holding from 6 to 7, then taking the other will count as double conquer. So then you can win the game that way, right? So if you hold one from 6 to 7 and then you conquer one, then you can win. Okay. And you can also win from a double conquer, like from 6 points and then taking both battlefields. All right, that's fair then. It's just I've never been in that situation where I had to actually win that way, so it was really, really awkward. Huh. There's Void Seeker. Deal 4 to a unit, and then I can split them up. But you still double conquer, I believe. Alright, so we'll do that. There's Morbid Return, so send one there. Oh, no, he gets +2 anyway, right? Yeah, okay, it's a good game. GG's, yeah, doesn't matter. I'll just move here. Right, there's like nothing I could do. I forgot about this. This battlefield is so good in Master E, dude. I want to build Misfortune like your deck looks cool. Yeah, like it needs some work. Annie needs work. I mean, you mean like a reanimator? Like a Misfortune reanimator? It does have the Merchant and Mad Marauder. I could play those cards, but I just feel like it doesn't have enough discard though. Like I feel like Orange has no discard. It has ramp and everything, which I guess can work too. But there's nothing to put away in your trash though. I don't know. We'll have to do that next time, Razor. Like we'll brew like Misfortune like Reanimator if it works. I just don't think orange really works with that color. I think red is the most discard cards in the game right now. So, oh sorry, I forgot to end my turn. Good game, good game, good game. GG's. Yeah, let's see how long we've been on here now. So almost like 2 hours. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call it quits, guys. Work early in the morning, stuff like that. I will be on stream tomorrow, though, all day, brewing some decks, making some content. So definitely stop by. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Like I said before, you enter yourself to win a Proving Ground box if we reach 500 subscribers. And, you know, you click a button, you win free things. You don't have to watch the videos or just something, if you can. But if you do, yeah, like, comment, stop on by. I try and stream as much as I can. It is really hard with, like, a job or, like, my full-time job. So, but I do it, like, maybe once every other day, and then one day I, like, release some videos. Yeah, Razor, good games, man. Yeah, Master E got really good. I mean, it took #1 in the release tournament. Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad you're always here to stop by. Let's see. Yeah, cool, awesome. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna call it a night. Hope you guys have a good night wherever you are. Good day, good morning. I'll be back tomorrow, so I will see you then, and thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the games. I appreciate your support, and I will see you in the future. Peace.